feet, no wonder.
The pace that he's moving at.
Inspired and instinctive.
Raises the bar when he needs to.
Jannik Sinner.
Jannik Sinner.
The reason he's number one.
Sinner.
The highest ranked Italian male ever.
The fairy tale continues for Jannik Sinner.
This is such a challenging sport. Emotionally, it's challenging physically. What is driving your passion for tennis right now?
I think, tennis is a sport where everything has to be quite perfect. Tennis is very emotional, it's very mental, it's exhausting at times because you can play tournament after tournament after tournament, so it's not easy, but that's exactly what I love.
Jannik Sinner puts on a dazzling display.
That is ridiculous.
Oh, stop it!
Sinner is a winning machine right now.
If we were talking 18 months ago, the book on you would have been, he's an extraordinary player, but is he a champion? And since then, you've won 3 of the last 5 majors, you've become #1. What have you revealed about yourself?
I think it's not only about the past 18 months. I feel like the last 3-4 years that I worked very hard every day with passion, with suffering, with determination, with everything. When you are 20 years old, you don't know exactly what kind of talent you have, but I always believe that I'm capable of, and I think the belief itself is the most important.
A sad day for tennis.
Jannik Sinner in the headlines for the wrong reasons.
Tennis world #1 Jannik Sinner has been suspended by the World Anti-Doping Agency.
Jannik Sinner tested positive for a banned steroid, clostebol.
March 2024, you test positive for clostebol. What do you remember when you first heard that news?
Yeah, well, my reaction was shocking because I had no idea how that is possible. I had an incredible professional team around me. Fortunately, they have been honest with me and told me where this mistake was from.
He said it was contamination through a masseuse.
Had been using a spray to treat a wound on that person's own skin.
Tiny, minute amount of it.
He is ultimately responsible of what goes into his body or onto his body.
The World Anti-Doping Agency announcing the Italian star has accepted a 3-month ban from the sport.
For me, that was very tough to accept. And when we decided this 3-month ban, I said, no, I don't want to take it, because I felt that I'm completely innocent, and which I am. Sometimes you have to choose the best in a very, very bad situation. My lawyer and everyone, they convinced me to do something brave. So we said, okay, let's take this 3 months, and I think it was the best choice.
This became public in August of last year. After that, you win the US Open, and then you win the next major in Australia. What was your stress level trying to play tennis with all this going on?
It was tough. I mean, if we watch only the results, amazing. Off court, I was stressed. The only nice thing I had were the people around. People close to me. We kind of made a bubble where nobody came in, and this made me a player who is still ready to compete. And I just wanted to prove also myself that I'm capable to do it when things are not perfect. Thinking back now, I don't know how I managed. It was not easy.
What's been the hardest part about this?
In the beginning, it was difficult because I couldn't share with anyone. I couldn't tell anyone how I was feeling about this. And then after, in these 3 months, for example, the toughest part for me was not to go on tennis, but I couldn't go on any other sports event. For example, I wanted to watch a simple football match in a stadium. No, I couldn't. I wanted to play golf. I couldn't. It's...
As part of your band?
It's part of my band. I couldn't do anything related basically to sports.
So how'd you spend your days?
I spent a lot with my parents. Especially with my dad, we took driver lessons, in Sweden on ice. It was amazing days, Something I would have never done, if this would have never happened.
Because Sinner is so high profile, some feel as though he's been given a pass.
Tensions continue to linger around whether it was fair judgment.
With several tennis peers disgruntled at Sinner's easy clearance,
Leading to claims of double standards.
What are you expecting when you go into the locker room for the first time?
Yeah, also this is a question. I can't really, I cannot tell.
Do you have a strategy?
I don't have strategy. 23 years old, and in my mind I know what happened. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. You know, it's something I cannot expect anything. I have no idea, so whatever.
What can you use from this experience to help the rest of your career?
Well, now I know who is my friend and who is not. I'm looking forward to reach again a confident, good level in tennis. That for me is the most important. I don't put any result at the moment because I don't know what I'm capable of. I'm confident that I can play still some good tennis, and I'm confident that I know how to play tennis, but let's see.